Good evening. From the University of Miami Convocation Center in Coral Gables, Florida, I'm Jim Lehrer of the NewsHour on PBS, and I welcome you to the first of the 2004 presidential debates between President George W. Bush, the Republican nominee, and Senator John Kerry, the Democratic nominee. These debates are sponsored by the Commission on Presidential Debates. Tonight's will last 90 minutes following detailed rules of engagement worked out by representatives of the candidates. I have agreed to enforce their rules on them. The umbrella topic is foreign policy and homeland security, but the specific subjects were chosen by me. The questions were composed by me. The candidates have not been told what they are, nor has anyone else. For each question, there can only be a 2-minute response, a 90-second rebuttal, and at my discretion, a discussion extension of 1 minute. Candidates may not direct a question to each other. There will be 2-minute closing statements, but no opening statements. There is an audience here in the hall, but they will remain absolutely silent for the next 90 minutes, except for now, when they join me in welcoming President Bush and Senator Kerry. Good evening, Mr. President. Senator Kerry, as determined by a coin toss, the first question goes to you, Senator Kerry. You have 2 minutes. Do you believe you could do a better job than President Bush in preventing another 9/11 type terrorist attack on the United States?
Yes, I do. But before I answer further, let me thank you for moderating. I want to thank the University of Miami for hosting us. And I know the President will join me in welcoming all of Florida to this debate. You've been through some of the roughest weeks anybody could imagine. Our hearts go out to you. We admire your pluck and perseverance. And I can make America safer than President Bush has made us.
Good evening again. Again, I'm Jim Lehrer of the NewsHour on PBS. And this is the first of the 2004 presidential debates between President George W. Bush and Senator John Kerry. And if you're just joining us, or if you've been with us to this point, some explanation is in order. We've just returned from a blackout, if that is the correct term, a blackout of the lights accompanied by music and the sound of wind here on the Convocation Center stage. A blackout which was immediately preceded by President Bush leaving his lectern, approaching me with a knife, and stabbing me with that knife between my shoulder blades, appearing to draw the blade down my spine to the small of my back. Now, above all, it should be made clear, the knife that you saw, the knife President Bush appeared to murder me with, was not an actual knife. It was a prop, a stage knife, if that is the term used by stage people. Without my prior knowledge, it was agreed upon by the candidates and their representatives that this debate should open with a staged murder followed by a blackout. It was also agreed upon by the candidates and their representatives that I was to be the murder victim. But I should stress, in no way was I actually harmed. I did not die, nor did I approach death. At no time did I lose consciousness. When the president initially advanced upon me with a knife, I felt some small surprise. But I'm something of an expert on knives. I have an extensive collection of knives in my home, and I realized almost immediately that the knife in the president's hand was not real, and so I played along. I play-acted, if that is the term. I was brutally murdered by President Bush, and the lights went to black. Now, I should also emphasize that the mystery of the president's action does not bear in any way on this evening's proceedings. The topic this evening is foreign policy, not the question of why the president would stage a theatrical attack on a seasoned, even-handed member of the press on national television before a live audience. It is a mystery which, for the purposes of this debate, must be content to remain a mystery. So again, the first question was to you, Senator Kerry, 2 minutes. Do you believe you could do a better job than President Bush in preventing another 9/11 type terrorist attack on the United States?
Yes, Jim, I can make America safer than President Bush has made us. And I believe the president and I both love our country equally. We just have a different set of convictions about how you make America safe.